And of course, and we're heading into Trif Professor Pro now.
Ooh, I'm pumped.
Wow.
That's one of the primo ones. We've made it to semis now, so
the
heavy hitters are left, and yeah.
In the winner's bracket now.
I remember, Fauster, correct me if I'm wrong. I remember at one point, and this might be like a couple years ago, this might be like Trif, this might be before Trif became the monster that he is right now, but I remember at one point there was kind of this RPS kind of three-way situation in Europe where Trif would usually beat AMSA, AMSA would usually beat Professor Pro, and Professor Pro would actually usually beat Trif. That was a thing a couple years ago, right? But now Trif is probably the favorite.
Exactly. That's definitely how it happens, actually. There definitely is kind of rock, paper, scissors things going on in Europe. I mean, in kind of every region in any case. But Prof got the upper hand against Trif for a while. But as you mentioned, it's not really the case anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
We'll see.
He had some recent wins in any case, but most of the time it's Trif that is the winner.
Okay.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Trif just kind of smashed that triangle and just kind of took control, and he's like, this is my region now.
This is my region now, yeah. I mean, with, it is kind of cool, like, I feel like the level of play we've seen in general, like, even AMSA Trif, you know, that, like we mentioned, AMSA's historic struggle, but I feel like he had a really good showing against Trif yesterday when we watched.
Yeah.
So, just, like, kind of how seriously people are taking, oh my god.
He grounded, shine out of shield, up smash.
I could see Prof bringing an extra level of preparation to the table, but yeah, let's see how this shakes out.
The soft nair, shield poke into hard nair.
But it seemed like it was the later part of the hitbox that had more range. What is? I need to see some frame data there on the app.
I think it was the drift. He like was out of range and then drifted in with the soft hit to get the shield poke.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was insane.
Really Trif cleans out the stock here.
Yeah, he's so scary at low percent.
Actually.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, but I like this patience from Prof. Not, you know, we were talking with AMSA yesterday in the same matchup. Like, you cannot get desperate against Peach. Like when you go down.
Yep.
And Prof is still like, yeah, it's cool. I'm playing center stage. Take the damage I can get. I'm not gonna force the issue. I'm gonna get that full hot bear at 151. That's good enough.
Off a down throw. I like down throw against floaties.
Yeah. Go ahead, Fauster.
I feel like Prof is a really high movement based kind of fox, and like you can tell, like just like moving around. And if he's a bit too late, if he feels he's a bit too late, he won't commit at all. He will just like move around on maybe freeway, but he will always try to at least be in a position where he can threaten Peach as soon as he get a hit on her.
Right. Who did we watch him play yesterday? Isar. Yeah, that was similar in that set. I felt like with that cheeky movement. And that playstyle where he doesn't commit unless he has to.
Yeah, I think players like that can be really intimidating because it's basically giving you chances to hang yourself over and over and over again, and you have to make sure not to take it. And I think Trif is one of the more disciplined players who won't just, darn, he's moving around, time to throw out something bad, you know?
Yeah.
But still.
Wow, just there, held shields for a couple seconds too long, got shield poked by the falling up air.
Yeah.
Wow, great pressure.
It's so dangerous to shield against Peach. It's actually one of the characters I just feel like if you don't have to shield her moves, you'd really rather just get out of there. But that is a clean stock.
Is that a stitch?
He pulls a stitch.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, no. And then he faced left to mask it from...
Yep.
I think he tried to pick Kid up there, but okay. He's good with pressure anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
A lot of shield damage.
Trif so consistently finds those down smashes at 0% to just... Because Peach has a little bit of trouble at low percents. It tends to be like 0 to 10, like really low percents.
Right.
When you can still crouch cancel her forward air and stuff like that. But Trif always gets a multi-hit down smash at 0 and then just rockets past that hard top.
Yeah, that's the one thing you really do want at 0.
Yeah.
Even, I mean, I think you're right. Like, even like, think about like FD, like you can't chain grab at 0, you know? It's similar.
Technically, even down smash at 0, if they're holding up, they just land and they can act first.
It's true.
So he needs the multi-hit down smash at 0, and he always finds it. Like it's
somehow. Yeah.
Each stock, Prof has fallen further and further behind, and now he's at 100 coming into the last one.
Ooh, too much drift.
I feel like he was not playing on the ground on the last couple of stocks, which allowed Trif to just build up a lot of damage.
Oh, that was definitely a shine out of shield, I think.
That makes
spot
sense.
dodge.
Yep.
What an unfortunate down air there that was a couple seconds ago, where it's like he started the down air, realized he wasn't close enough to get it without smash GI. Tried to pull back, and it was still too close.
Still too close.
Yeah.
Down smash.
He actually, honestly, if he actually committed and just held full forward, I think
so.
It might have actually ended up being fine.
At least he could have shielded, maybe.
Yeah, but he was giving Trif so much respect in that spot that he was like, oh, he might be able to do something here. I'm going to pull back. But, yeah, it didn't end up panning out for him.
Tough call to make. Really hard to hit Peach with the right move to not give her an opportunity to counter hit. A lot of times, Peach is one of those characters in every matchup that she plays where the interaction starts once she gets hit. That's when neutral starts,
Yeah, I'm sure every, Marth and Sheik player, especially, up-and-coming Marth and Sheik players, you've had that experience of, I'm going to forward her, the Peach sits in front of me, and then you forward her them, and it's, just not the right move because now she's hitting you.
Yep.
It's tough when you win neutral, and then you take more damage than you deal.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Wow, Trif covering the post slide-off option.
Perfectly spaced to not get hit by that illusion from the
Yeah,
ledge.
he air dodged through that illusion. Really impressive.
Double jump land, down smash tech chase. Oh, double jump land out of shield, dash attack backwards.
And what an aggressive nair that was coming down by Trif.
Yeah.
Not giving Prof any room to breathe here. Whoa!
If there's one thing I want to see Prof do more, it's that shine out of shield. If he can get that as clean as it was when he got that first wave shine out of shield, that really does force the Peach to work a little bit harder when she touches your shield. It mitigates some of those float fair down smashes or float fair jab down smashes that Trif's been doing.
Here we go. Nice short hop drill by Prof. Finishes the stock here. But he has not been ahead in these games yet, so I want to see him find something here.
Oh, that was a pretty sick landing up air. Wow.
That's a start.
Yeah, that was that float height that is very good for Peach. He kind of got in there with that.
Yep.
Oh, but damn Trif coming in.
Tried to up air the illusion, actually.
Yeah, maybe the wrong aerial choice there. I don't know if he was trying to read an up B or something, but
whoa.
Whoa.
I like he nailed right, but then he got kind of caught in the. Was that a slapdash?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what the hell that is, though.
I think he kind of messed up, yeah, but regardless, he kind of goes. He's just moving so fast on platforms and plays so confidently. Yeah, I don't know. He somehow Prof has kept up and even pulled himself ahead here, but man.
Well, he finally hit another one of those wave shines out of shield. Got a lot of damage out of it. That will be a key in this matchup for sure on Prof's end.
Ooh, a little slow to that. Yeah, down smash is pretty tricky to punish on.
It is.
You see there, he does the input too early.
He's afraid of wave dashing in too quickly and actually getting clipped by the last hits.
Yep. And if you're just a little too slow, she can throw in another down smash or just jab you on the way in.
Yep. And if you're too fast, you just end up not jumping. So.
He actually got a shield grab after the first jab. It's ballsy to go for shield grabs against Peach for sure. Damn, Trif just controlling center stage though, dude. I feel like every moment it feels like Prof is on the outer rim of the stage, and Trif is kind of slowly, encroaching with that wall, the trash compactor from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Wow, that was actually a bold shield grab from Trif, I felt like.
You got to credit his shield smash DI there, getting him a little bit closer.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
Exactly what Faust was talking about earlier, where Prof realized he wasn't going to get there in time. So he doesn't commit. He just kind of wave lands, full hops, and then gets the next thing.
Yeah.
Whoa, stuck in the turnaround shot.
Oh my god.
Doesn't matter. Wow.
Prof is thanking his lucky stars there that forward air was a phantom hit.
Right.
Yeah. Phantom Menace, dude.
Nice.
Oh my god, it's 11:30. We're already back to memeing about odd numbers.
Oh man. 19%,
19%, dude. That's a lot of laser damage. This is a lot of laser damage.
Yeah, this game is working out a lot better than the last one did at this point.
Oh,
big wave shine combo. Is that it?
No,
oh my goodness.
A lot of damage, though. A lot of damage.
One more of those will do it.
Oh.
Barely misses that second hit.
Now Trif really has to play to not get hit. Oh, he does not have many of his offstage resources, if any.
He might be dead here, actually.
Oh, finagles his way to the
tricky.
ledge, but the down tilt.
Every move has been a couple percent from killing.
Trif.
He thought he grabbed ledge and was rolling a little early there.
Okay.
1-1.
That's all right. 1-1. I mean, dude, great sets so far, honestly. Both these guys look super competitive against each other.
Yeah, what do you think,
I feel
Faust?
like
How's
Prof-
this comparing to what you expected?
Honestly, I mean, it has been always close between those two, so I'm expecting a great set in any case. But just I feel like there was like a turning point during that second match where Trif was winning any close interaction when they were really close. Like as soon as Prof wanted to flee away, he catched him. All the shield game, he catch him again and again. And suddenly Prof finding those wave out of shield that you mentioned, all that shield grab on the jab and stuff like that, and suddenly took the lead. And then because that long range game is, I think, above pitch, but I mean it's fuck pitch, right?
Right.
He just like allow himself to build his advantage and win the game in the end.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good point. That kind of it does kind of come down to those close quarters interactions. And okay, finds a down smash to get him off stage here.
Yeah, Prof went for lasers from the ledge, which I don't agree with.
I love doing that.
I'd like doing it too, man, but it's just, you know what I'm saying.
Not in winter semis of the summit.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, that's okay.
Oh, such sick pressure by Trif here.
Yup, and this kind of showcases what I was talking about earlier with the low percents, where it was 6 pressure by Trif, but he finds the opening with a soft nair and gets crouch canceled, right?
Oh.
So you can crouch cancel against Peach. It's terrifying because she has moves that are really good against it, but there are some that you gotta crouch cancel. So
That's one of the old school golden rules, is you're not supposed to crouch cancel this character, but actually as we've developed the game more, you should find your spots when it's appropriate.
Yep.
Yeah.
The fear is, of course, holding down on down smash, which would kill your whole stock.
Right. It's the thing is, there's some of Fox's tools out of that in that situation, like down tilt, for example. Oh, whoa!
Wow. Definitely an up tilt mistake there.
yeah, okay,
Yeah,
that
I
makes
think
sense.
so,
'Cause
right? With the A
to me
button.
at first, I was like, was he reading a spot dodge? Was he like, how much sauce is he trying to add in?
I need to add 1%
Yeah.
of charged smash damage. That's what I have to do here. That's the percent I need. Oh, the jab of doom! The assassination jab.
Yeah.
That's the 5-point finger palm heart technique.
Right. From Kill Bill.
From
Yeah,
Kill Bill.
the 1-inch pinch or punch or whatever.
God.
Yeah.
That was so weird, dude. Trif was just, I guess he was trying to tech or something. He
was
didn't
a-
realize he wasn't in tumble.
It was a stitch jab. There's a 1 in 152 chance that it just kills.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was seriously such a weird interaction. Okay.
Right.
Whoa!
Gets him
Oh my god,
off
that's a
stage,
ton of
multiple
damage.
nairs, gets the forward air. Really good coverage. I think what you want to do there is land down smash to knock him back
To
off
try to
stage.
head him, send him back off stage. Even that, they could take the 2-hit down smash to go
Yeah.
the other way. You know,
Yeah.
there's always counterplay.
Dude.
Oh, but he finds the
No
forward
counterplay
air.
there, though.
Just the fact that Trif opened that stock up with 2 aggressive dash attacks.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
so
dude.
confident in neutral here.
Yep. Ooh.
Damn, and Prof is keeping it close. No chain grabs, really, this game.
Yeah,
Prof
true.
doing a really good job playing around that particular threat.
Yeah. I like the Trif SD'd and then played really confident right after.
Yeah, I'm not getting shook by that unfortunate mistake.
Prof just did the
Finds
East
the
Coast
dash
Fox
attack.
combo, wave shine, up
Shoot,
smash,
and a
shoot
grab.
lasers, but yeah, this is this is gonna be a ton of damage.
Yeah, normally get to center stage, get to about 100%, and then get out of it.
Eat
Shoot
the,
DI left
eat the
here.
nair,
Yep.
eat the nair. You're at a really high percent, but you're not dead yet.
Yep.
That's kind of the way it goes.
Gets out of range,
Okay.
throws out a dash attack, couple rolls, finds a forward air.
He kind of went nowhere though.
Ooh.
Whoa, dude!
Oh, another
that
forward
jab
air.
was no bueno.
Man.
He's too far away.
Yeah.
No, he's good.
He's back.
Oh, he's playing so aggressive.
Oh,
Why is he
another
doing
nair.
this, dude?
He's alive!
Prof. He's got him.
Oh,
Yeah, Bear is
okay.
so
that's
big.
it, that's it.
Peach's Bear covers below the stage really well. Prof is, dude, he held in non-stop there. I
Yeah.
was like, you've got to back off, shoot a couple more lasers. He's not even really at kill percent.
Right.
Sometimes in the heat of the moment, you're just feeling it, dude. And I guess he was feeling it, but it didn't pan out for him right there.
Right.
Prof getting punished for these ledge dashes just a little bit. I feel like Trif is finding spacing on forward air to beat whatever
Yeah.
option he chooses.
Well, dude, that last ledge dash, he
He
did ledge
jabbed.
dash jab. I don't think he wanted that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But like you said, his spacing was so good that honestly, if Prof got, for example, a turnaround up tilt or something, like
would have traded probably.
Trif might have been able to, make that situation work out from anyway. God, because he's playing around it so well.
What a ridiculously
One
close
thing
set we
also,
have.
which
Sorry,
is-
Fauster. Yeah.
Don't worry. One thing I think it's important to note also is that because Prof was so hard to grab, on the way he was avoiding grab, it allows Trif to find so many dash attacks that build
Yep.
so many damage. And I feel like FD respect a lot the grab. Maybe just not respect enough the dash attack.
Right.
That's slow pitch so to deal many combo and just play the game.
Yeah,
Right.
you're already seeing right here, like Prof shielding a little more, shielding the dash attack. That's one of the classic ways to bait it and beat it out.
Yeah, and
Is
it's actually
just run up shield.
a pretty good risk reward once you're playing that mix up at the high level with Fox, because if you shield a dash attack, you get a huge punish. You get your wave shines out of shields. And obviously Peach gets a huge punish on both sides of that mix up. Whether she hits a dash attack or a grab, you're in trouble. But Fox can get big punishes on both of them as well, so it's kind of worth playing that mix up. And if you overplay around the grab, then you're just not shielding enough. So it's kind of hard to avoid his overshoot forward airs and overshoot dash attacks.
Right. I mean, it becomes easier to say that to yourself on non-FD stages, I think, where you can really be like, yeah, getting grabbed isn't gonna, you know,
Yeah, the
kill
risk
me
reward
here.
is less skewed.
Right. For what it's worth, I always say that like Peach's chain grab of the characters that chain grab the spaces, she does the most damage, but she doesn't really kill you off of it. You know, you'd actually rather kind of get grabbed by a Peach than
Yeah, just take
Than a
a
Pikachu.
Fox or a
Yeah.
Pikachu's the big one.
hilarious,
Pikachu's
yeah.
the wobble.
But yeah, just take your 120%, you know?
Yeah.
like,
Well, I mean, we did see Prof recover last stock on FD, almost closed the game out. And
Yeah.
playing much better on Yoshi's here.
Ooh, that's gonna
Wow.
KO, yeah. Big up tilt there. Trif knew like, oh crap. It's like the up tilt you really don't want to get hit by.
huge lead here.
whoa.
Damn, up smash.
Weird
That would've
trade.
been sick.
Yep.
Ooh, I love
Prompt.
the ledge dash jump shines.
He's trying to milk this situation. He knows he's on kind of living on borrowed time, but
He's also on 4-stock pace. I wouldn't be.
Right,
yeah, I mean, well, that's
kind
the
of
thing.
pushing it a little bit.
You're kind of like, I'm up so much. This is just my chance to frustrate my opponent, build percent. And he got a good. It's a ton of extra credit for him.
Yep.
Still up another stock.
Trif is going to need some massive punishes to come back on Yoshi's story here.
Yeah, he's got it in him, but he needs multiple of them here. So,
Oh, that's an auto combo for throw dash attack.
A silent
Auto is in
silent wolf combo.
Wolf.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I gotcha.
Yeah. Throw up air. Actually, the most commanding game in the set so far. This is actually
of
pretty
all of
insane.
them, yeah, it's definitely a good counter pick, but... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just about to say like Prof is definitely dominant in the game. So yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, it's looking good.
See, right there, that's a good spot as Fox to throw out down tilt. Okay, I mean, you know, he cleans it up
Yeah,
anyway.
he just had control that entire match, right? Definitely part of it was Yoshi's Story. He was attacking front platforms in angles that are only available on Yoshi's Story. I think he had a really commanding mastery of the stage, and the punish game really helps when your up air just kills 20% earlier than anywhere else. So.
Yeah.
I think he also shielded dash attack and punished dash attack like more than the rest of the set combined.
Right. Yeah.
More than all the other 3 games combined. He got so much. He power shielded dash attack. One of them, I think he did drop shield, and then still got the
shined
wave
him
shine.
and still got it. Yeah, I saw that one.
Which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
He's adapting from that FD game where Trif had a lot more success using dash attack.
Yeah.
So that is a good sign if you're a Prof fan.
Yeah, and then Trif now has to realize, like, okay, he's playing this mix-up now. How do I deal with that?
Oh, no Dreamland.
Oh,
No Dreamland, yeah.
I think Trif is
I mean,
worried about the
really
campy
Prof.
game here by Prof. Yeah.
Exactly, but the thing is like, Prof is not that campy, but it's definitely like high movement based, as we said. So yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of funny just to get wrecked on Yoshi's Story and then go to the other really small stage. Obviously, they're not the same, you know, but...
Trif is going to be happy when the platform is down, I believe, and eliminate some of Prof's options for approaching.
And even the low ones, like I talked about the angles of attack from the platforms on Yoshi's Story, you don't get the same angles even with the low platforms on this stage.
Yep.
So I think Trif is pretty happy with the platform layout here by comparison.
Are there any really specific ones you are thinking of that he was using?
I mean,
on
like
Yoshi's?
runoff aerials and just the fact that you're harder to attack when on the side platform. So if Peach full hop nairs at you, you get to just full hop dodge it, come down and hit him.
Yeah, okay.
While on this stage, if Prof's on the side platform, Trif is float cancel nairing you.
Yeah.
Oh, he went for up smash, the forbidden combo.
This is such a close stock here. Both players want to break away in the set.
He probably got accidental double jump. I think he wanted to fast fall bear him.
Trif actually had that angle
little
covered if Prof
Yeah.
hit it. So
Yeah.
well played by Trif here.
Kind of looks like Peach just pushed him down.
Prof doing a pretty good job waiting for the air dodges. Wasn't able to punish that one. Trif angling his shield on the platform. Great down the bear.
If Trif could find a down smash here, he would be
It's-
so
oh.
stoked.
Or
Oh!
forward air. He'll take the forward air. He'll take the 14.
14. That's how I feel. I'll take the 14. That's how I feel when I burn someone with my up B on the way out.
Yeah, yeah.
Does exactly 14 damage.
Yeah, exactly. Like speaking of 14.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Look at this patient neutral from both players.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The things like Trif definitely adapt. I feel in the previous game also on the way he approaching neutral. Like, as you say, just like
that.
trying to cancel kind of movement from Prof, not going in, not dash attacking or trying to grab, not even throwing a turnip, just waiting for Prof, just like fall into the trap.
Oh, follows
Wow,
him over, then he
dives
kills
off
on the
wall!
side.
He did it too good, dude.
Yeah, too good.
We
of
were
DI.
talking about that, Oscar.
Dang.
He actually DI'd something too good.
He did something too good. Yeah. Damn, and Prof not having the mix-up at all. He's full jumping out every time now.
Right.
He's like, I'm getting out of here.
Wow.
Oh,
Good
that-
smash DI.
Yep. That's funny. He crouch canceled out of the like pulling a turnip animation. Actually, I don't think it was a crouch cancel. It was a drill. But still, like just counter hitting someone, like getting hit out of pulling a turnip.
Oh, that's a big reversal.
Lasers.
Lasers.
Stage. Take the 42.
Wait, all of a sudden, Prof is
he's
running
playing
away with his
hecka
game.
Nice,
Yep.
dude.
Hecka nice.
He's just not doing the he's not engaging in the interactions that are unfavorable.
Yeah, it's funny because I think at the start of the match,
really
I thought
good.
Trif was
Wow.
playing really patient and smart. He was kind of like, he was drifting in the first few games with all of his slow cancel aerials. He started drifting back a little bit. Prof adapted so fast, like within the course of one stock, he started adapting to that. So
I agree. And he's doing some really frustrating recoveries for Peach to edgeguard, actually.
Yeah.
He's really like up being in spots where it's like, I can go to the top platform of the ledge and you are not fast enough to cover both. Like,
Right.
you are going to have to pick one.
fourth throw closes out that stock, so Trif is still keeping it possible. The dream is not dead yet. So.
That is a late stock for Fox, though. Trif needs to close these out earlier.
Dude, you see what I mean? Prof sees like Trif is going to down smash the platform. I am just not going to be near it. Because there's one way I lose this, you know?
And that's getting down
There's
smashed.
one way I lose this.
That's
I'm
right.
not dealing
Yeah.
with it.
I love that defense too. He just teched in place, Amsa teched in place, a dash attack, and wave shine Peach out of it. And that, I mean,
Yeah, but-
Fausto was talking about how many dash attacks Peach was finding, but if you can just tech it and shine him,
Yeah,
But-
it turns out on its head.
Look at how Prof is using this top platform right now.
Yeah.
Finally gets caught
Being
once
an
he goes
annoying
grounded.
space animal,
the
but
down
there
smash
it is,
just takes the
dude.
stock though.
You
Now
gotta
we're in
let
the
it
last
rip
stock scenario.
sometimes. Dude, Trif's punish game is good enough to do this for sure.
Yeah,
Let's see
of
what he's
course,
got.
yeah.
He's got to catch him.
This is even. Finds a down smash, backer down smash.
Whoa,
Oh!
dude.
Messes up the wave shine, gets down smashed out of it.
Trif is in a sort of scary spot. He rolls back to the center.
Finds a dash attack back
Oh,
air.
this is all damage, dude.
This is tough to come down for Peach. She's not out of the woods yet. Still in the corner.
What a shield drop.
Smash would have hit, I think. The shield was so small.
Oh, it was close. Yup.
This is crazy, dude.
Trif just back aired his up smash.
Oh, down tilt. I love the nair down tilt.
Oh, he
finally
goes to the top platform.
Is
Finally
that
gets the call.
it?
And
Oh
Prof
my god.
DIs and drops too far for another recovery. I can't believe Trif
That was
clutched
so
that,
sick because
dude.
it's exactly what you're talking about. He had the recovery
Oh
angle, and
my-
he's like, I can go to the top platform or the ledge. And Trif is like, that's fine. I'll hard read one of them
I'll
and be
hard
correct.
read one of them.
But
yeah.
I've never seen a Peach cover top platform on a recovering Fox like that.
Yeah, yeah.
That was so
just ahead of
confident.
time. Boom. Gets there.
I think the issue with that was I wonder, it felt like it was getting a little choky, and I wonder if Prof could have actually reacted, because he had to do it so preemptively that sometimes in the last second you can be like, oh, I see, I'm going to do this angle instead.
Could've
And I
got
wonder
ledge,
if Prof
yeah.
just didn't. Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, that was so insane.
That last game went back and forth in terms of the lead so many
Yeah,
times.
the
So
momentum,
many times,
the lead,
dude.
the interactions.
Wow.
Wow. What?
The thing is, like, I feel like the opener of that last phase was just Professor Pro for the, I think maybe first time in the last game going for a dash attack
Right.
that just Trif outpaced and punished.
yeah.
Like Trif was waiting for that for the whole game.
Yeah,
for the whole
that's so
game.
sick. He's just like a tiger laying in wait, you know, like have infinite patience to find your opening that you need to pounce.
That was the jab.
The stitch jab.
Somehow Trif thought he had to air dodge out, and he
Yeah.
or thought he had to do something with the trigger button. He probably didn't even realize he'd be in tumble.
Right, right. Or not in tumble.
Not in tumble, sorry.
Yep.
What a
What a
set.
set! What a set!
Oh, finds the up air there. Yep. That was the dominant game on Yoshi's story.
But this game 5 was just so ridiculous from Trif.
and then this down smash
That
right here is
was-
what brought him back to
That
the
was
game.
bonkers, yeah. That was like a...
The position fucks
He
up B
fell
from...
so low, dude,
Yeah.
right there. Oh, that was a
Did
good
he?
transition.
Yeah.
He fell so low. I definitely think he could have gotten more recoveries, more recovery attempts, but he kind of like...
Almost 500 IPM from Prof. Jesus.
2,000 damage apiece.
Oof.
Yeah, I mean...
Look at how many dash attacks Trif was able to land that set.
True.
16.
A lot.
And I'm just surprised we had almost a 5-minute game on Fountain of Dreams, one of the smallest stages in the game. That just goes to show how patient and calculated they were playing on that last game, especially the last few stocks. But, man, I cannot say enough good words about Trif in that set. Such a close one.
Dang. Well, that's one side of our semis bracket.